Welcome to Course Navigation to Accounting for Decision Making. Once you have access to Learning at Griffiths, you will also access the Accounting for Decision Making course site. I want you to take your time to go through navigation video with me, so you will have a good understanding of everything that you need for this course. In particular, we will go through each of the tabs on the left-hand side menu panel. You will notice there is a home page every time you click in the course site. This is the first page you are actually presented with. To begin, you will see the top of a menu panel. You should understand Accounting for Decision Making is offered across a number of different campuses or modes. That is Logan, Online, Nathan, and the Gold Coast campuses. Depending on the campus or mode you involve in, you will determine what is presented on the top of a menu panel. Please access to the course site relevant to your study. Now let's begin to go through each individual tab on the menu panel. To begin, we will go through Start Here. The Start Here is very much on welcome and orientation to course site. You see here there is a brief in terms of orientation. If you move on and click on above link, it will take you to different areas. The first thing, overview of the course. On your left-hand side, there's a toolbar. With the toolbar, you have easy access or click on any section you actually want to view. So initially, it's about your course. You can see here how you will study this course. Your study schedule or expectations such as prepare, participate, and review and reflect. How to use this link to explore resources and instructions. That's technology used within this course. I will go through this in the course content section. And finally, topic progress checklist. The topic checklist is a terrific tool because what you are able to do is to mark where you have completed a particular task or, importantly, a particular area. It gives you a rundown what you have actually completed or what area you need to go back and complete. Now, let's go through announcement. When we talk about announcement, they are basically any updates or any information your course convener or your tutors would like you to know. When you log on your course site, it's the first thing you will actually see. We then move to the course profile. Now the course profile would detail everything about this course. You will be given information about course description, course conveners across campuses, as well as course moderators, all details of your learning outcomes and aims of this particular course, all stipulated learning activities on a week-by-week basis, as well as your assessment and a brief of each assessment items. So I strongly encourage you to download your course profile, so you can have easy access to it and understand where we are actually going and progressing through this particular course. When we talk about Logan and Online, it is a blended mode. Therefore, there are two course profiles which are actually the same, but they may be slightly twisted depending on what particular mode. So access to that one that is relevant to you. We then move on to staff information. Your conveners and the tutors, their bios, contact details, and their names importantly, will be in this particular tab. You can access them here if you need to contact them at any time. We then move on to student support. It turns up, student support is a Griffith-wide initiative section. It does have a number of resources available to you with the relevant links. The first thing you can see is a learning support. It may have anything if you need information to do with the referencing. We also move on to general support. Then information about guideline. And finally, technical support. We then move on to course content. As you click on that tab, you will see a number of different topics. For this particular course, we have overall 12 topics. Topic 1 is about introducing you to accounting for decision making. Here, once again, you see there is a toolbar there. Again, easy for your access to any section you deem relevant or you actually want to touch on very quickly. You can access there through toolbar. Again, in this particular area, you can see each of the topics has been prepared, participated, reviewed and reflected on topic progress checklist. In terms of prepare, if you tap on this particular link, you will see it basically gives you an overview in terms of what that topic is about. It will also give you reading activities. So it may be prescribed the reading in that week you are expected to read on a weekly basis, but it may be about additional readings. It also has a mini video clips for lectures. Now, mini lectures typically go from 6 to 15 minutes. They are more about core concepts in relation to that particular topic. You also notice there are activities on the right-hand side of a video. The activities there are really hands-on knowledge discussed in that particular topic area or that particular clips. In activities, you can see there are serious questions on the top there. For example, what is the accounting? You put in your opinion what the accounting is. You can use the accounting standard definitions or use your own words. If there is anything you deem relevant to that topic, you may type in this particular section. Once you have done that, you press Submit button. You will see everything you have typed in. This is a great reference tool for your assessment items, whether your quizzes or final exam plan. So I strongly recommend you to use this to address those questions or have a running scroll for you. The next section is a participate. Participate has a lot to do with your workshops. That's a brief of a typical area you will go through and cover in that particular workshop. Finally, an important area is your review and reflect section. This section will be presented like this. It is based on any readings or activities we expect you have read. It will have assessment tasks you are expected to complete in that particular week. And finally, we have a topic progress checklist. It will give you a notice and a nice overview about section you have actually completed and the section you missed and need to go back to complete. Then we have online workshops. It's also referred to as an online classroom or collaborate session. Once you click on that link, you will see this particular page. You will have an online workshop access point, which is on the top of this page. We also have online collaborate support. So you know how to participate in online collaborate. If you want to have access to online collaborate session, click on here. In this area, it says scheduled session with a date. So you know which session you actually attend. If you couldn't attend a session or you want to revisit a particular section, we will record all collaborate sessions or online classrooms. So you will see a recording button around here. And if you click on that button, then you have access to all recordings, and then you can download them and listen to them. Now I talk about the discussion forum. As a means of communication, it allows you to collaborate with your convener, your tutors, and also your peers about relevant topics we will discuss each week. The fellow students or your convener will post different questions. As you see here, the first topic on the discussion board is introducing yourself to peers. We can get know who you are, why you do this particular course, and other relevant information you have posted. So that's what the discussion board would actually look like. You need to scroll down and have access to different discussion boards. If you want to make comments, for example, for the first thread, introducing yourself, click on that link. You can see Create a Thread. Click on that. Then you can place message there in this area. Then you click Submit button. Once you submit it, everyone can have access to that particular post or thread. Then we move on to Wiley Plus Learning Space. This is an easy access to the e-textbook resources, including the content of chapters, assignment activities, review questions, and exercises. But it's not free. I strongly recommend you to purchase the Access ID to this ebook. You will find it is worthwhile for your study. On the top of a page, you can see a brief of a Wiley Plus Learning Space. You can watch the video here to know how to use the space. You can click on this link to order the ebook. If you need any help, you can chat with the Wiley support here. Then you can see a folder for Wiley textbook study material. Click on that. You can see all topics of the book. For example, click on the index link under Chapter 1. You can access textbook, student activities, and video assignment. Go back to Learning Space. Scroll down. You can see easy access to the session you deem relevant to your study. These activities are not formal assessment, but very useful for your review, reflection, and formal assessment tasks. Then we move toward to assessment now. Here we stipulate different assessment items. You will see a summary of all assessment items and the distribution of scores on the top here. Then you will see folders for each assessment tasks. Assessment 1, Weekly Content Reviews, will take you to quizzes with the multiple choices questions on a weekly basis. Assessment 2, Accessible Homework, will take you to the assigned homework and the submission tab. Assessment 3, Final Examination, will provide you with the final details and the revision questions. Click on the folder. You will see the information you are expected to do with each assessment task. Those assessment tasks will not be open until the date stipulated. Next, we go to My Marks. My Marks section is really important to your student because it will give you any marks you are given in reference to this course. So any assessment marks will be provided in this particular session. Then we move on to readings. If you want to have access to any readings related to any topics, you can have easy access here. So you click on the relevant course code. You see there's a running tabulation of all different readings. Go back to menu panel. We also have Echo Center recordings at the Logan campus. Those recordings are actual lectures for the face-to-face students, and these lectures are captured. Not only have access to mini videos, you will also have access to the face-to-face lectures. Finally, Echo Center recordings for mini lectures. This is easy access to all mini videos for each topic in the course content section. That gives you a brief in terms of how to navigate this course and where everything is. But if you do have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact the teaching members. Thank you.